It's Monday. It's Jonathan. It's UJOKES.
They joke, you joke, and the best joke wins.
Hello, top of the Monday to you, everybody. Jonathan Mangum here for another episode of UJOKES. Welcome. Yay. Is this your first time watching? Probably not. But if it is, here's what you're watching. This is a live comedy competition. We have two very funny people tonight competing for the best joke based on an idea, a meme, a concept that I give them. And what makes it super fun is you get to play too, right? In your pajamas, wherever you are. If you have a joke, all you got to do is type it into the chat. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, MySpace, wherever you're watching this, go ahead and type your joke into the chat. Our producer, Josh, who is off camera, will go through all the jokes, so grab a good one. We'll put it up on the screen to go up against the professionals, and then you vote, and then prizes of confidence happen. Yeah, we're giving away confidence tonight. That is our prize of choice. This is episode 99. What the heck? 99. We've done one show for every year of Betty White's life. One episode for each Luftballon that Nina and her 99 Luftballons sang about, and one episode for every beer that is on the wall at the start of those songs. I feel like we've really accomplished something here. So if you want to help us out, please hit the like, hit the share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because there's all kinds of fun stuff on the UJokes channel. Man, 99 shows. Thank you all for watching. And I see a bunch of people here that have been at a lot of them, including Michelle Carlin, who's been to all of them. Sarah Ray, Randy Ferguson, Shannon R., Angela Rosender, Postmaster Radio, Darren D., Helga, hello. Big Josh Hinkle is here. Amy Kahn, Melissa Garland, Kirk Wagner, Courtney Perks, James Imber. Don't know why it took 12 seconds to say that. Craig in the UK, who was up late. Wendy Stein, hello from rainy Florida. Wendy Stein. Brandon K., Ben Pack, Ron, Henrik, Jeff Gibson, Eon Barrel. Glad you are all here. This is going to be a fun show. 99, Josh. Josh, that's a lot of shows.
Yes. I was, I think it was with you, I was talking about the fact that we're very close to 100 now, and I have never done 100 of anything at all in my whole entire life. But if it's like push-ups or shows that I've watched, like never committed that far. So this is big news for me. I'm finally going to do 100 of something.
Well, but what do you weigh? Like 89 pounds, something like that?
Yeah, it's like a little bit more than that, but that's I couldn't get to 100 no matter.
Well, we're going to work on that. But before we do that, let's please welcome two very funny people. We have a returning and a new guest on tonight's program. Please say hello to Chip Nicholson and Ariel Elias.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Of course. This is going to be fun. Ariel, this is your returning back to the show. We didn't scare you away completely.
No, despite the fact that you brought on Wayne Brady to compete against us last time, which is, I maintain, still incredibly rude. But very cool.
Oh, unfair.
It was very unfair, but I think you held your own. I think you were quite good. You mentioned that you are in Kentucky right now. What you doing in Kentucky?
I'm seeing my parents. They still live here, and I'm being haunted by my childhood home.
Yes, of course. What you have some cool shows coming up too, I hear.
Yeah, I'll be in New Orleans, Louisiana, December 15th at the Toulouse Theater. And I'll be back in New York City, December 21st at Caroline's. So come check those shows out if you're in those towns.
Please do. What's your favorite thing about Kentucky? Because I'm also from the South, and although there's a lot of scary, weird stuff, there's also some cool stuff. So what do you remember? What's your fond memory of Kentucky?
That's a good question. I really like how few people live here.
Yeah.
I'm partial to being alone. So that's really nice to just walk outside and see nobody.
Right. Or get on the highway and like there's not a car behind me and there's not one in front of me.
Yeah. They're like, the speed limit is 70, but do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Just get out of here.
Well, we are so glad you're here, and we can of course follow you on your social medias, which are, I believe, is it at Ariel Elias?
It's at Ariel_comedy.
Oh, Ariel_comedy. So please follow her to find out where she is doing shows. Chip, this is your first time on the program. It looks like you're muted there, so we just want to make sure that you get unmuted. There you go. You are in LA, yes? Or are you born and raised here, or did you come from somewhere else?
No. I was born. I'm from all over. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Then San Diego. Left at 12 to Alabama. Came back to San Diego. Came up to LA.
Oh my God, you were in Alabama. That's where I grew up. What were you doing in Alabama?
Dodging racism.
God.
I mean,
Yeah.
what else is there to do?
Yeah. Well, you can dodge it. You can also attempt to jump over it or parry it. Those are the options for when it's coming at you. You are a stand-up comedian, been doing all kinds of shows. Do you have any shows coming up?
I do. I have a show on the 8th up in Wind River Casino. If you're up in that area, that'd be dope. Just come by. I also, it's all right, you can come through. I also have a show at the end of the year at Zion in Utah. It's for the Electric Comedy Festival. That's the 27th through the 30th. If you're around Utah around then for sure come through. If you're in the LA area on the 18th of December, I run my own show over at Hyperion Public. You can come through. Tinctures.
Well, very cool. Please go do that, and we can follow you. Now, yours is at Chip Nicholson, yes?
Yes, you can follow me at Chip Nicholson, and that's across like all social medias: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok. Or you can find me at chipnicholson.com.
chipnicholson.com. All right. Well, I am excited to have you both here. This is going to be a great show. There's ARIEL's, and we'll throw up Chip's in a second too, just so you can get an eyeball on that. Follow them and go see their shows. You will not be disappointed. What can be disappointing is that the audience plays for keeps in this show. So ARIEL knows this. They also vote for themselves because they are allowed to. So it's not a perfect meritocracy, but it sure is fun. We're going to start it off with the first game, which we call this.
Pod Craps.
Podcraps works like this. I'm going to show you a picture. And you tell me, what do you think this person's podcast would be called? What would the podcast be called of this person? Go ahead and throw up the picture, Josh. Okay. All right. That is definitely unusual. That's an internet picture, folks. Do you have a joke for this? Type it in to the Facebook, the YouTube, or the Twitch chat. What would this person's podcast be called? God, it looks like when the Hamburglar stops eating meat, this is what he turns into.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I've dated this guy.
Yeah, did you really? Type in your
Pretty
joke
sure
now.
I dated this guy too.
Good luck. We are going to start off in the bottom square with ARIEL first. ARIEL, what would this guy's podcast be called?
Okay, this guy's podcast would be called Wait, Don't Tell Me. I'll mansplain it to you instead.
This is definitely that dude. Definitely. Good answer. Let's slide on up to Chip. Chip, what's this dude's podcast called?
Dildo Bikes and You.
Oh, man. It's probably one of those 3-hour ones, too. I'm sure Joe Rogan was the first host. Let's go into the audience, Josh. So far, so good. Pulling one out from the audience. Ian Levensky, Waldo, My Life, My Medication. Waldo, My Life, My Medication. It sounds creepily true, like something that happened. Oh, thank you, Ron. That's my wife's father, my father-in-law, for the donation. Appreciate that. Yay. Love it. That's great. It's voting time. So now we vote. Did you think ARIEL had the best joke? Type in A. Did you think Chip had the best joke? Type in C. Did you think the audience had the best joke? Type in, you can't type in A because ARIEL's A. X. Type in X. X for audience. A for ARIEL. C for Chip. We also would have accepted for this podcast just one called Florida Man. That also would be acceptable. Josh, do your eyeball tally and tell us who won the first round of UJOKES. And the winner is ARIEL.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
ARIEL's got a point. Chip and the audience have 0, but we just started and things have a way of turning around on this show. So let's play our next game. It's called this.
Bumble rag.
Bumble brag involves online dating. Are ARIEL, Chip, do you guys do the online dating? Are you single? Are you married? What's your status?
Single,
I'm married.
You're married, Ariel. What
not
about you,
ready
Chip?
to mingle.
You're ready
Single,
to mingle.
never
So,
ready
yeah,
to mingle. No, not ready to mingle.
not ready to mingle.
No.
But have you guys had to do the online dating stuff before? Did you ever have to deal with that?
Yep.
Yeah. It does not sound good. I never had to, luckily, but this game is about what someone's online dating profile would read. I'm going to show you a picture of someone. You tell me, what does their online profile say about them? Let's see the picture, Josh. Here we go. What in the hell? What would this person's online dating profile read? If you have a joke, type it in. Or if you know him, please let me know. Type in your joke if you have one for this guy. That is not something I would put on my dating profile, but let's see why. Maybe we'll figure out why.
That baby got back. Look at that. That's crazy.
We start with Ariel first, which means Chip is up to bat. Chip, what would this bumble brag read?
Let's see. Best babysitter.
Oh, obviously, because the other kids, you don't even have to see them. Good answer. Sliding down to Ariel. What would this online profile say, Ariel?
This would say, I'm 32, looking for love, and my spirit animal is a seahorse.
I love that.
Like
He's
this
just
guy.
choosing. That's so perfect.
to get
He's just
something off
choosing
his
not to
chest.
mention the abominable thing that's happening. Good joke. Let's go to the audience here. Josh, pull one out. This one's from Motown fan. My twin tried to subsume me in the womb. He failed. He was weak. Holy shit. Motown. That is some dark humor, but it's pretty damn funny. Good answer. Time to vote, you guys. Was it A for Ariel? Was it C for Chip, or was it X for audience? That's A for Ariel, C for Chip, X for audience. We also would have accepted, if you're a nerd, I'm a huge Star Trek nerd, we could say that he was currently in the Starfleet training program for the transporter room. Currently in training, you might say. Josh, do your eyeball tally and tell us who won this round of UJOKES. Round 2 goes to the audience.
Yeah.
Audience is on the board.
Oh, hey.
Can I give you my alt joke for that?
Yeah, we'll hear your alt joke.
It was, I stand in solidarity with Roe v. Wade. But I thought it might be.
No, that's totally fine. That's hilarious.
He looks like a
but
kid
it's-
at heart.
Huh? Sorry, we're breaking up a little bit there. Hey, we have audience with a point, Ariel with a point, Chip with 0. But let's see if things change here with our next game, which we call this.
That sounds like something.
Sounds Like Something is a game based on an audio sound. I'm going to play a sound, and you tell me, what is that sound? What is the sound coming from? Good luck, everybody. Here is the sound. Ooh, one more time. One more time. What is that? Do you know what that is? Type it in to the Facebook, the YouTube, or the Twitch chat if you know what that sound is. Good luck to you all. Sounds familiar to me. Sounds vaguely familiar. We're going to start down with Ariel. Ariel, what is this sound? Play it
Okay,
again.
I'm pretty sure that's the sound of a car after your dad swore he could restore it.
Yes. He swore he could. He got under the hood. He was on the YouTube. But he let us all down, especially in Kentucky. Am I right? Yeah. Good joke. Let's move up to Chip. Chip, what does this sound?
I mean, God, this is so many. God, it just brings so many ideas to mind. I mean, it sounds like Flipper being strangled, to be honest, or Chipmunk on crack,
Oh,
or Clown Cum. Like, it sounds like Clown Cum.
what universe
of
is it
things.
where that and Flipper being strangled have the same sound effect? That is hilarious and disgusting at the same time. Josh, let's go to the audience. What is the best joke? James Imber, Woody Woodpecker being spaghettified by a black hole. That is pretty weird, James. Woody Woodpecker being spaghettified by a black hole. But I like it. It's weird and I like it. Now we vote. Was it A for Ariel? Was it C for Chip? Or was it X for audience? And while you're voting, who are you talking to, Ariel? And why can't we all hear it? Why did you mute for your conversation with the person off camera?
I just looked over at my dad on a step stool with a fly swatter doing something. And it was me asking if this couldn't wait 5 minutes.
Oh, that's hilarious. I hope you heard the bit about the car.
He sure did. He sure did.
We are voting. Josh, do your eyeball tally and tell us who won this round of You Jokes. Chip won that one off the board.
Hey, that's what's up.
I like it, Chip. Chip has one. Ariel has one. The audience has one, and Ariel's dad has one. What's your dad's name?
David.
David is on the board with a point for doing dad stuff. I love
David.
it. Here's our next game.
It's a jingle-along. It's a jingle-along.
Jingle Along works like this. We're going to show you a product. It is not a real product. That means it is fake, but it needs a jingle. It needs the little thing you're going to hear on the commercial. So we want you to type in what you think it should be. Now, obviously, you can't sing it because you are watching on the internet, but I will do my best to attempt to sing it and not ruin your joke. Although I am known to ruin many a joke, I will do my best. Here is the product right here. Oh, geez. Natural.
Farts in a can.
Nature's Emissions farts in a can. 100% all natural can. It's a can of farts, you guys. That's what it is. We're not highbrow here at You Jokes. It's a can of farts. But what would the jingle sound like? If you have a jingle for a can of 100% fart, type it in right now into the YouTube, the Facebook, or the Twitch chat. All right, we started with Ariel last time, which means Chip is up to bat. Chip, what is the jingle for farts in a can?
Shoot. Farts in a can, wave it, walked it, Dutch oven the van. It's farts in a can by Nature's Emissions.
David is laughing. Just wanna let you know, David is laughing.
Dave.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
David.
Oh, I've never heard Dutch oven a van before. Those are some words that I enjoy hearing together. So that made me happy. Good joke there, Chip. Let's slide down to Ariel. Ariel, how would the jingle for farts in a can sound?
Okay, sorry for singing, but I wrote this little medley for the silent but deadly. Get ready, folks, to turn on the fan. It's farts in a can.
I love it. Silent but deadly. Turn on the fan. Farts in a can. Good stuff. Let's go to the audience. Josh, pull one out. Here we go. Shiana, for your soul. We know the perfect time to go. Let's blow, flow, boop, boop. That's probably not the way you thought it should be sung, Shiana, and I apologize. Like I said, joke ruiner.
It was so great being on the plane today and watching the guy next to me work on these like very intense spreadsheets as I was writing this jingle for farts in a can.
I thought you were going to say, that while he's doing his spreadsheets, you're just ripping one left and right.
Well, that too. That goes without saying.
Speaking of spread shits, that would work there as well. Josh, wait, did we vote yet? No, it's time to vote, right? A for Ariel, C for Chip, or X for audience. That is A for Ariel, C for Chip, or X for audience. So when you imagine Shiana's joke being read, imagine it being read correctly and sung as she intended, which I've got to figure out a new way to do that because that's hard. Josh, do your eyeball count. Tell us who won this round of You Jokes. The winner is Ariel with 2.
The highest
Yeah.
The highest honor. 2 for Ariel, 1 for Chip, 1 for the audience. Could go either way, but Oh, and 1 for Dave. I forgot. Dave, you are on the board. Congratulations, sir, for being on the board. I hope you got the fly, and I hope you learned to fix cars. We are going to play one more game, but we have a little thing we do before that little thing called this.
It's time for last week's best.
Last week's best works like this. Most people that watch UJokes don't watch it live. They watch it later after the fact, whenever the hell they want, because it's the internet. We want you to still play. So if you're watching later and it's not live, still type in your joke. We go through, we read all the jokes, we find a great one, and we invite that person onto the show to play in the final round. This week, our winner was not able to play, unfortunately, with us, but I wanted to give her a shout out. The game was called Name the Movie, and here was the picture. Name the movie. What movie was this? And our winner was Karen Frazier. She called it Honey, I Flushed the Kids. So Karen Frazier, congratulations on winning the best audience joke.
Children of the undigested corn.
Yeah. Oh, gross. Between that and the clown stuff, I'm ready for dinner. Let's play our final game. This one's called this.
Happy hour, it's happy hour.
Happy Hour is a game where I'm going to show you an adult beverage, a libation, a delicious alcoholic thing. And you tell me, what is the name of that drink? What is the name of that drink? Good luck, everyone. Josh, show us a pic. All right. Two holy women having a glass of beverage. Do you know what this drink is called? What do you call it when you want to order it at the bar? Type that into the Facebook, the YouTube, or the Twitch chat. This is the final round. Good luck, everyone. Audience has one. Ariel's got two. And Chip has one. Let's see what happens. We're going to start off with Chip. Chip, what is the name of this beverage?
None your business.
We also would have accepted none ya damn business if they took a sip. Good answer there, Chip. Let's slide down to Ariel. Ariel, what is the name of this beverage?
This is habit forming.
Yes, it is. That's what that is. Good joke there. Let's go to the audience. Josh, we have one from Felix, the Vow Breaker. I like it. Felix Klosterman, the Vow Breaker. I would drink all three of those. But we have to vote, unfortunately, because that's how we end the show. So do you think Ariel should get that third point and win the game? Did Chip get on the board and tie it up with two, or was it the audience that will tie it up with Ariel? Vote now. A for audience, C for Chip. A for Ariel, C for Chip, X for audience. It's A for Ariel, C for Chip, X for audience. I'd probably call this drink a lifetime of no sex on the beach. Hey, if you are watching and you want to watch the next one live, there's one more episode of UJokes this year. It's our 100th episode, and it probably will be next Monday, although I'm not sure yet. But come back for that. We're going to have some special guests. It's going to be a lot of fun, our 100th episode. And then FMK Champs, our show hosted by Carolyn Page from College Humor. That'll be on Wednesday with a whole new look. So come check that out. And of course, if you want to give someone a gift that does not keep on giving, you might want to go to our merch site and pick up a UJokes mug or t-shirt or other products with the name on it. See, I'm good at doing commercials. That is all we have to say, and all we have to get ready for now is the final winner. Josh, who won the final round of UJokes tonight? Ariel's dad, Restored Car wins. Yes, Dave somehow interrupting with his fly swatter in Kentucky, won UJokes tonight.
He's thrilled.
Is he smiling? Good.
He said he was hunting.
You hear that fly, you got to get it. You know what's in there.
That's what we do in Kentucky. That's the Kentucky Jewish version of hunting. We just swat flies.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank both of you guys for being on the show tonight. It was a lot of fun. Please check out Chip Nicholson. Check out his shows in Utah and here in California. And of course, Ariel will be in New Orleans as well as back up in New York at Carolyn. So please go check out their shows. Please follow them on the social medias. And I want to thank everyone in the audience for joining us tonight. And we will see you for our 100th episode next week. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much.